Okay, so this is a fresh topic. Let's say uh, you take one company, Dell company. So for Dell company, we are implementing this Oracle application software. Oracle application software is a data storage software. It is okay, and this is based on front end as well as back end. Front end as well as back end, we can say. So front end is Oracle applications UI. UI means it is an user interface, and then backend means here Oracle database. So it is tightly integrated with the Oracle database only. There may be a number of databases, but backend is totally based on Oracle database only. There may be other databases we can integrate with some other APIs and we can pull the data or we can retrieve the data. But in this case, these are all tightly integrated. So now let's say Dell company is implementing these Oracle applications to store their daily transactional data. So one requirement they have got saying that as Dell is a manufacturer of laptops, we can say, okay, so they got a requirement from one customer. Customer, so customer is let's say our company only, okay, and then here Dell is the manufacturer. I'm giving you examples so you can easily understand, okay, manufacturer of laptops. Now for this customer, they wanted like 10 laptops because some new employees joined into their company. Instead of buying from shops and all, they are preferring Dell company directly. So now who will prepare this requirement here is, or who will get requirement is, there is a sales representative from Dell end. Okay. Now this customer will have a location here. To that particular location, they will send the bill after purchasing. That is called as a bill to location. Bill physically, they will send it to their location, physically or email, whatever the medium it is, and that's called as a bill to. If they ship the goods physically, that's called as a ship to location. Whatever I'm typing this terminology, these are all related to Oracle applications. Okay, so this 10 is called as a quantity. 10 quantity, and this laptop is called as an item. This is called as an item. And bill to ship to anyway, I have typed already. And then these laptops are stored into which warehouse? What's your warehouse? You will have so many warehouses, different locations. Okay, so these are all primary information. They need to enter. Who will enter here is like end users. You are not a end user here. You are a developer. You are a technical consultant. But end users on a daily basis, they will interact with the customers and they will enter into the data. Where they will enter the data is, that is called as an Oracle form. Okay, so I'll show you that Oracle form, how the appearance will be. As a developer, you will have your dedicated user. Let's say this is an operations. Usually you need to create your own user. So this is the super user for practice they have given. That's why I've entered into this. Now you will interact with many modules and you will enter the data. Right now, these are all related to sales order. So I'm just typing this order management responsibility. See, this order management, they have created a country specific, India, USA, country specific, or any operating unit specific also. If your company is having branches, multiple branches, for every branch, one responsibility you can create. So right now, I am selecting here, this is the responsibility. Forget about all other order management, like Sweden currency is different. That's why there is another responsibility is there here. Now I'm selecting order management, super user, vision operations. Expand this. We will have all ready-made menus here. Just escape. Click on this order management, sorry, super user. Then order returns. sales orders. So this is the form to enter all the data. Usually for testing purposes or for developing purposes, you may enter the data, but you are not a data entry operator or you are not an end user. You are a developer here. So this is where whatever I mentioned in this. Now tell me who is the customer here? This is our company. Company or it may be a person also. Not only company, it may be a person also. Person also individually they will buy. So instead of creating all this bill to ship to, these are all time waste. I'm selecting an existing customer. You also go with the existing customer. These are all for practice only, right? You take this. You can take another also, but I just taken this. The moment you take a customer, it has populated all the details like here. Price list means your price list, like you are selling a laptop, right? For how much price you are selling, and mouse how much price. That's called as a menu here. Price list means like menu, you can say catalog. Okay, and then bill to ship to, sometimes it will be same only, or sometimes it will be different here. So bill to means to where they will send a bill after selling the goods, and ship to means to where they will deliver goods to the customer. So are you okay with this? These are all the information. And sales representative you can enter here. Okay, same. So this is called as a form here. As I mentioned, the terminology, it is Oracle. So this forms built by a builder here. Form builder you can see here. Oracle only given all this, so don't worry. If there is a new functionality Oracle has not supported at all, if you want to create a form like this, definitely you need to build this. You should learn forms also. It's a tool here. We'll learn slowly how to build a form. Okay, if you want to build a new form or new tabs, or this populating dates or populating defaulted values, for everything there is a feature in this Oracle form builder here. But Oracle has given a form, ready-made form to enter a sales orders. Is that okay, clear? So as of now, what I told only one point, that is order entry. So who will enter the order, sales order details? End users. End users means these are all the employees of your client. The client is Dell, I have taken here, and end users are employees of the client. Is that clear? Now go to others tab here. If you look at here, there is a warehouse here. Your items will be stored into a warehouse, correct? Go down, we can see in our terminology. So all the points covered already. So this is pending here, laptop item, correct? That item will be available here. Ordered item it is. So this is selling form. We are selling initially whenever you get an order, then you have to enter. Like Amazon, Flipkart, what they will do, once they get an order, they will enter somewhere, right? So that is somewhere software is called as Oracle Apps here. Now let's say laptop. There are existing items are there. Existing item, let's say I'm taking here. Quantity 3 or 10, we have taken example, right? 10. Then availability. So whenever you enter the quantity, we should know whether the quantity is available or not. So right now we have a 675 laptops available. Out of it, we are ordering 10. Then, and your status right now, you are at still entry stage only. Your order is at entered stage. Then click on save. Go to your first one. Your first step is over. Okay. This entire like entering order, picking the goods, shipping, and then delivering bill and collecting amount. These are all through one process it will happen. That process is called as a order to cash cycle. It's a process, fixed steps here. In short form, it is O2C cycle. Okay. In O2C cycle, there are 7, 8 steps are there, but first step is over. Now, second step here is booking. Once customer says, okay, all the details are correct. If you feel all the details are correct, you may need to book the sales order. That's called as a book order. This is a button here. Book order is a button. Order has been booked. Okay. Sometimes you may get errors also. So the moment you book it, the status has changed to booked here, and line items it is, there is option here, awaiting shipping. So stage to stage, the values will vary. You need to know where exactly your order located. Right now here, I'm just noting down header level, that is entered we have seen, correct? And line level also we have seen as a entered. Booked. In booked case, what we did, header level it is booked. Line level, what is the value of C? Awaiting shipping. Here, these two steps. Let's say in this, if you don't have an item available in this particular list, let's say you are delivering one item, that's a laptop, let's say, yes sir, correct? Yes sir, also we have yes sir laptop. Then we'll create a new item. Items we can create into inventory module here. Inventory, items and master items. And your company will have so many branches here. These are all called inventory organizations. So better go with a V1 here, vision operations. Here, Dell motherboard. Okay. And you may need to mention a description saying that your motherboard configuration and company, whatever. Right? So this is the way we can create an item here. So this item will not appear into your order management. So here I am switching between the responsibilities, don't get confused. Right now you are into inventory, but I am moving to order management here. Switch simply. Order management, order returns, sales orders. Whenever you click on save, it will generate one number over here. Go to line items. The item which you created, it will not appear here simply. See, it is saying here at the bottom. Can you read out what it is saying? Invalid value for that field. So to make it appear, we have to do some arrangements. That's called an item attributes. What I will do, I'll save this number, okay? Every time new number not required. Here is the place, 70684. I'm noting down. 70684, okay? Now, you can clear this record here by using F6. F6 is the function. See, somewhere I have noted down some shortcuts, right? Application shortcuts. These are all. Did I send you all this? No? F6 to clear row fields, we can say. To switch between the responsibilities, Alt F W. To close this, as I mentioned here, F4, correct? To switch it, there is a command here, Alt F W. Switch between the responsibilities. Okay. So now I would like to switch to inventory again. Alt F W. Inventory. I selected a wrong responsibility. Sorry. Inventory. This is inventory vision operations. Go to items here, master items. V1. To retrieve the data from form, I mentioned here. First, what you have to do, F11. F11, what it will do to put into query mode, like F11, enter motherboard. Then what is the next thing we have to do? Control F11 to execute. So control F11. So this is the way. Right now we are going to use this item into order management here. Order management. So the item must be a customer ordered item. Customer has to purchase from your company, and the item must be shippable here. So these are all the additional attributes you have to enable. Then only it will allow you to select over there. So instead of enabling manually, there are certain templates will be there here. The template will apply automatically the required attributes. See, the moment I click on apply here, all the attributes gets enabled automatically. Have you seen this? So instead of enabling manually, what you have to do, we have to apply that. You can done, save. Okay. And this item, if you want to use it in other warehouse, there is an option here, that is organization assignment. So I would like to use in M1 because I'm selecting warehouse here somewhere, correct? The warehouse I have selected here is M1 I have selected because V1 we should not use. That's for only master organization. For transactions and all, we have to use child organization. It may be anything. These are all child organizations only. You can select M1 here. Okay. Here is the place. Clear? And then if you want to know the table behind this, there is a table here. MTL stands for material system items. FEL means flex field value it is, but here there are some other extra fields. So, but you have to take B here. Take this table, go to Toad to interact with the database. This is called as a backend here. Toad is a ready-made GUI based software. Script. One second, please. I will put something important. Go to here from class. Here is the place. This is the table I am talking about. Whatever you have seen here, it's a view. As for Oracle terminology, view doesn't hold data. You should not use, and views performance wise it will be slower compared to tables. So there are few extensions for this. If you look at here, correct? One is FEL at the table. They are called as a table extensions, and other one is TL, translatable language, and this is the B for base it is. These are all language specific. MTL sysad as B means TL means it is a language specific. Other languages data also it will have. So right now I need to take this table. MTL system items B. Select star means all the columns from this particular table, and where your item number is stored into segment 1 column, that you have to take it from here. This is your data. Why two records means one organization is 204, that is a vision operations, another one is 207 warehouse. If you wanted to know the name of these two, simply we have to combine here. ORG organization definitions. This is the table name. MSI dot organization ID is equivalent to then OOD dot organization ID. And we require item number and its organization. Segment one, that's a organization name. I'm not sure the column name, let's say. Yeah, it's straight away. It's there. Like this. One is Vision Operations, other one is Seattle Manufacturing. If you go to Tools and Organization Assignment, it has enabled for M1 as well as one more is V1. So everywhere you should learn table name, column name, because you are going to play with that only. The entire course is with that only. Okay. Now, before order entry, what we did, like there is a prerequisite. One is item creation. That item creation I've already completed. These are all the flow steps. So shall we create one more item quickly so that we can easily remember the steps? One more item. Okay. Close it first. Navigation is inventory, items and master items. If you repeat it, you can easily remember. Save first. Then to enable attributes in order management manually, tools and copy from purchased. Then next is one more organization as element. So instead of going down, these are all time waste, right? Simply F11. This is called a query. Only one item, one organization I have query. F11 and control F11. Click on this. That's it. Quickly we have done this. So now, if you want to create a stock for this item, okay, you can go to first change organization here. If it is not listed out over here, you can see somewhere here change organization. So this we have moved it here. That is the result is appearing. Otherwise, you can click on left hand side only. That is change organization. In which organization you would like to create a quantity. V1 definitely we should not use because it's a master. Child organization only we have to do a transactions. So definitely I need to use M1, not V1. Remember, many people will forget here in changing organization. You will create in V1 and you will search in M1. You will feel that that's not working. So definitely you have to click on change organization to Seattle. It will not show anything here. So we just changed it simply. After changing it, it will appear over here like transactions and then miscellaneous transaction and then miscellaneous receipt. Issue will be negative here, negative quantity. If you want to reduce some quantity from the stock, you can go with a miscellaneous issue. But right now here, we are adding something that's called as a miscellaneous receipt over here. Click on transaction lines. The item is which you copied. So your inventory will have some sub-inventories. See, if you read it, you can come to know here. One is for engineering item, other one is for hazardous material, like raw in process, scrap material, sub-inventory, like that. These are all the sub-rooms in inventory, we can say. I am selecting here stores, store sub-inventory. Then quantity, let's say 500 quantity. Account, you just press M here and tab, M and tab, you can come to know. It will populate automatically. If you want to know the description of every segments here, this is called as a key flex field. It is accounting flex field, KFF. Likewise, 30 segments also we can add. There is no limitation. Company, maintenance department, miscellaneous account, and these are all 00. Okay. If you wanted to know, you can do like that. Else simply press this LOV, type M, then tab. It will pop up everything. You don't need to worry. Okay. Then save. So whatever we saved it, we cannot see anything in this after saving. Okay. To see the quantity which you created, we have to go to this particular window again. That's called as a on-hand availability and then on-hand quantity. The item here, find availability is right now 500. If you want to add up 200 more, you tell me now how to do that. I want to add 200 more quantity to the existing item. What's the navigation? Navigation, transactions, then miscellaneous transaction. And here I told you one value. Out of all this, what I have to do? Which one I need to select? Miscellaneous, receipt, then transaction lines, your item here, sub inventory, then quantity, let's say 200 more. And here I should select here M, save. Where I need to search in this, which navigation? On hand availability, on hand quantity. So find availability 700. So this is the way actually all the stock for all items, they need to enter like this only. Or through interface also we can load some quantity. Through programs also we can load. But this is manual entry. So this information is stored into one table. The table name I am adding here only. MTL on hand quantities. Join condition I have to add over here. Of course. So there are two required here, inventory item ID, organization ID. Because we have two organizations right here. If you wanted to know the primary key or foreign key, that relationship and all, there is a ETRM website .live. ETRM.live it is. All the tables are listed out in this website. Okay. Electronic Technical Reference Manual it is. Oracle has given all the data in this particular place. You can go to F&D dictionary. Then you are looking into one module that is inventory. INV inventory. These are all the tables here. And your table is what it is. MTL. So instead of like this, you can search. It is better here. MTL suicide items. B. B means base table. That is the final table it is. It's not a view or something. So there are two primary keys here. One is inventory item ID, other one is organization ID. See, this table is joined with n number of tables like this. One, they have created one table, but they have used in n number of modules. So to avoid the confusion, to avoid the data loss, they only given this website here. That is etrm.live. You don't need to by heart these many tables. So don't worry. For module, 10 to 15 tables you have to remember. That's enough. Still, if you wanted any new table, then you can come over here. Okay. So tell me how many joins I need to add? Two joins, right? What is the first join in this table? First join is what it is? Inventory. Correct. You have to remember definitely the full column name, full table name. MOQ dot. Same only inventory item ID. Another one is MSI dot organization ID. MOQ dot organization. So the select statement is very easy actually. Just keep adding table names, column names. See, and formatting is already. Just fire this coin, control enter. Yeah. Change it, right? Two items we created, correct? So there are two rows here, but we don't know the quantity, correct? Quantity we don't know. So for quantity, is there any column in this? MTL on hand quantities. This one, right? If you click on this table name, it's not giving the description here, not implemented in the database. We'll go with another point here. Detail, let's see. Okay, it should give like this. If you read this, why they have introduced this table, you can come to the table description as well as column description also. You can go like this. This one. Transaction quantity. Transaction quantity is the start here. How quickly we can identify here is just go through all the columns, you can come to know quickly. I'm selecting here column name, transaction, PTY. So we have 200 one time we created and 500 other time we created. What you have to do, definitely some function we have to use. So then group by segment, group by we have to use. One more organization name. We'll remove organization name for time. So you can see that is 700. Okay. These are simple queries. All queries also will be available. Still, if you wanted to know from Google, like we can get item on hand quantity query in Oracle application. See, everything you will get very quickly. No need to develop from scratch also. This is a query. So blindly I'm copying and I'll fire and I'll check how many columns are required for me. I just copied from Google somewhere. Okay. First tab I have developed. All right. MTL system has been MTL on what is detail. This MTL item locations. I don't require location. I'm just commenting like this. Okay. MSID. Locators not required. Let us see the group function. Some function is there. Where they have not given group. Still it is there. Sorry. This I removed because table also I removed. Their item number. Organization ID we don't require. So hardly 1 minute. If you don't know the table names, also fine. Copy, paste, and rearrange. Correct? Now, anyway, come to this point. The second point, what we did on hand quantity creation. So, for item creation, what is the table name? MTL system. You have to repeat. You can remember. So, how many primary key set it has? So what are they? Correct. Inventory. Right. One more. Perfect. And what is the table name for on hand quantity creation? MTL. MTL means material. So you can easily remember. Okay. Quantities or quantities detail or quantities other tables also there. That's fine. Okay. These two are you fine? Now third one here is you have to define a price list here. That's called as a add item to the price list. You need to define some pricing for your item, motherboard pricing. So for that, actually, we can go to one responsibility. That's an Oracle pricing manager. So there are two responsibilities. Don't get confused. We have to go with the global over here. Oracle pricing manager global. Price list setup. We have used one price list that's called as a corporate price list. Here is the place we have to add here. So while adding, if you look at here, see it is not allowing. This plus is not allowing, correct? It's not allowing. To allow it, one profile required here. Profile. Concept here is profile. So with the profile, we can enable, disable, we can control the system. The profile name we can access into system administrator. Here, profile, system. Then there is a QP source code. It is enabling for user, one user. It will not apply on another user. See, QP source system code. I'm enabling that Oracle pricing we can take. So there are many other modules. Oracle pricing only we have to take. I'll just copy it for you. Profile name is this one. And its value is what it is. Once I enable it, it will be saved. Now we can go back to Oracle pricing. Oracle pricing manager global. Here is a place it will allow you to add. Earlier it was disabled, correct? Now item number, your motherboard. Exactly, we have to give the value. Okay, Dell motherboard it is, I forgot. And its price we are setting up here. Let's say I'm setting up $4,089. Save. So this is the way we can mention your item into the catalog or price list. Go to Oracle. Order management. Okay. Order returns and sales orders. I would like to query the same sales order only, not every time new sales orders. Take this F11. Go to line items here. Here is the place I'm adding. Dell motherboard. Sorry. Three quantity. So if you look at here, unit price 4589. So this is because of your price list. So we have mentioned that pricing into price list. The price list name is it is here clearly mentioned as a corporate. Okay. So what I'll do, I'll stop at this point because I have other meeting as well. So 5 points we discussed today. These are all the 3 prerequisites and then 2 steps here. So after booking, then we have to pick up the goods. Okay. Then we have to ship the goods. We'll send a bill to customer and we'll receive amount and then we'll transfer to GL. So these are all again 2 more classes required for me to teach all this. Okay, I'll share this video after 15 minutes. We'll have a doubts class if you have any later. Thank you.